This is your
What
job.
are you
Play the
watching?
music.
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
Tell us. What are you watching?
Not the slide screen, apparently, because I didn't press the music fast enough.
What are you watching, Tyler? Now, have you seen something new this week?
Yes, I have actually. Blind Garage has issued a challenge,
Yes.
and I got thrown under a bus.
Yes. Not literally. Not yet. That could happen in part of the race. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to happen.
Just have to make sure it's as far away from cars as possible, because that can be pretty dangerous on a BMX bike.
Yeah, Blind Garage. Guys, have a look at Blind Garage. There's a video on there calling out Overtaking lane.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've been having a chat to him this week, and he's a blind guy who's loves his cars, and he's been working hard for a little while now, trying to build a bit of a following, because he wants to start like a blind car show,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, instead of a show and shine, it'll be a show and feel.
Yeah, so people that would go, I've got to be prepared that people are going to touch your car. Like normally we go to a car show and it's like, man, don't touch the car.
Yeah.
Don't lean on that. Don't. But this will be different. They'll go around and this is how they'll see the cars. I'm going to touch the cars. If it was great enough to be at a track, we could then also have some runs and stuff in the cars. People could take them for a drive.
Mm-hmm.
They could hear the car, touch the car, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's a great idea.
Mm.
And I'm like, mate, we'll help you. Whatever we've got to do, whatever you need, we'll help. And he said, oh, how about we do something together to start with, and we could do a bit of a video to build some awareness and do a blind BMX race.
Mm-hmm.
So he said one of us would have to be blindfolded. Well, we could both be blindfolded. He could be blindfolded too.
Yeah.
There's really no point in
Not
that.
really much point. Yeah.
But if you feel better, you can also blindfold him, if that makes you feel any better about life. But I don't think it's going to make any difference to him, and he won't have an issue with that, of course. he probably won't even see you coming to do it. So, and yes, I give him shit like that because that's just me. he can take a joke. But yeah, so blind BMX race.
Yep.
And he said which one he is going to do it. And, of course, you were not in this conversation, so I thought you should be in this conversation. So I mentioned your name.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought that was an opportunistic time to bring you into the conversation, even though you still weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
And he proceeded to make a video about how Tyler's going to do
Yep.
this blind BMX race against him. So so that's how it's going to happen. That's a start. There is going to be some car shows and bits and pieces, and he's coming up in Queensland soon. So I said maybe we could find a couple of people to take him for a run in a car or something. I thought maybe we could probably not watch him tonight. Luke Fink, maybe we'll give him a shout. See whether he'd throw him in a drift car, take him for a lap around Archie or something.
Yep.
I reckon Luke could do that. Yeah, I think he'd love that while he's up here. So he's north New South Wales coast. But we need to start now the process of building some hype about this blind BMX race.
Mm-hmm.
So you can involve anyone else as well if you.
Yep.
I don't know. We might think about this over the next few days. Maybe we should call some others out.
Yeah. Maybe.
Where's the Hoff tonight? Is he already blind?
I know.
Is it small batch got him early?
Or is he at Jamboree? Did he go down to Jamboree?
I haven't spoken to
No,
him.
he
this
was
week.
talking about going down there last week.
Yeah, maybe. So, but we might throw it at out there for a few other people and see if we can get them to buy it.
Gary Dundas says, hell yeah.
Well, Gary,
He said that's a great idea. A fellow blind person appreciates what he's doing.
yes, there you go.
He says, I will train you for the blind BMX race.
I love it. Good on you, Gaza. And I did say that. I think I commented. Someone did tag you in this post, Gary, as well, and something about the blind car show. And I said there will be a lot of green cars there.
Yeah.
Green is nice. So
Maybe I'll just start doing like a daily bike ride with a blindfold on. It's a bit dangerous through traffic, but
it's just
who knows?
nah,
Build up the senses.
there is a fair bit of there's a fair bit of what do you call that extra bit on the side of the road? Like not a lane, but I don't know. It's like a fairly big wide bikeway there on the M1 that you could practice on.
Yep.
You could hear the cars coming. It's the M1, right?
Surely.
It's safe as. There you go, 660 GDS. There he is. I'll train you for the blind BMX race, mate, as well. So, mate, I think it'll be a good laugh, and I think it's a great idea. So hopefully, look, I hope that there is an interest out there and people to come along to that sort of show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people there regardless, right?
Yep.
But
Yep.
I hope there's actually some people coming
G'day,
there
Daniel.
to feel the cars.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, something a little bit different. But yeah, that's if you want to have a look at that video, that's show that up again. So, got the slide there, mate. Wrong button. Blind Garage. There you go. So, have a look at that. He's I think on Facebook as well, and not think he's on Facebook. He is on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Blind Man Garage on Facebook.
Yep.
So, but you'll find it in the group. We posted up in the group, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
In the Overtaking Lane group. So we shared it in there.
Gary says, yes, that was Clarky Dave. He's my driver of the 660 GTS of mine, green one.
Ah, okay. Yes.